hut.
Xudolare Eddie.
Xudolare Eddie. Hey, Ori, is everyone all right?
Sure. Just when I thought this couldn't get weirder. Where are we?
My mother. Ori, my mother was sent here to destroy the world.
This is the Temple of Ascension?
But that's just it. She never intended to destroy it. She used the temple like a beacon to draw something here.
To draw what? And how do you know that?
You're just gonna have to trust me.
The Fate Hand's role is to guide you away from me, Avyanna of Iron, Avyanna of Sky.
You know me.
In the cosmos, Nivendar is infinitesimally small, and you smaller still. But you are essential. If you are here, then the Fate Hand betrayed me, or failed me. This means you are here to kill me.
Who are you? Or what?
I am the mother of all gods. The Highfather is my son. He must return to his mother.
I don't understand what you mean. The Highfather must return to you?
Gods do not eat, we devour. I will devour him. I will devour all. I will devour you. I will devour your gods. all will be consumed.
I won't let you devour anything. I don't know how, but I will stop you.
For millions of years, I moved the stars, moons, and planets. I birthed Bethrisen, and from the wreckage of dead worlds, he built Nevendar. Gods would be drawn to its power like moths to a lamp. From that power, the Fate Hand Pirafet formed Katanira, an easily manipulated creature with a will to invoke the High Father's name. Instead, I willed that she invoke mine. And for the first time in my existence, my name I am called, I answer, I devour. You intend to stand against me?
But of course. I go. I will find a clear shot. Face your death. Die. The Liberator. The Liberator reigns. never done. Face your death. No need to thank me. Stand down. You will be purged. Face your death. Die. Out! Fire! This suffering must end. Scorch this impurity.
We did it.
All of that was to conjure that thing and destroy it. Catanira thought she was calling the High Father, but she'd been lied to. It was the name of the Mother.
With the gods' machinations undone, we are finally free to define our own fate.
If I died today, I think I might die having seen everything.
We are chained to our pasts. The chains are broken.
So much destruction, just to feed the appetites of the indifferent.
A shame Mortis is gone. I imagine raising this god from death would be... interesting.
Even when alive, we are nothing but carrion for greedy gods. I say, kill them all.
If she was a god, surely she cannot die. Can she?
I understand her hunger. In a way, I feel bad for the poor creature.
It's over, Avi. It's finally over.
Over? Ori, we've ended the war and saved the world. But our story's just begun.
So began the Epoch of Heathens. With the death of the ancient mother, there was not a plane of existence upon which the gods did not fear your name, and fear the world of Nevendar. And in the absence of the oppression of the gods, the people looked instead to you. Under your guidance, the world would heal. Nevendar would become what you'd promised to make it. One of freedom, one of heart, and one of liberation. You still found time for Ilmirin. After years of torturing your body in war, then years of near total physical isolation upon your throne, there was this, another kind of sensation with another kind of body. A simple, comforting truth that closeness is often enough. She never said I love you. She never had to. Her body told you the depth of her love every time she was close. In the silent moments when the city slept just outside your window and duty seemed a lifetime away, your love was nearly deafening. Years pass. Nevendar is slow to change, but you are patient. And through that patience, you would come to see a new world born. Mortis would be the first god to fall, the ancient Zudolariere II. There would be more. Many, many more. The Epoch of Heathens would be a time of relative peace for Nevendar. But across the celestial plains, fear and panic would spread. The Liberator was coming for the Immortals, and she would have her victory. But that is a tale for another time. From the southern wastes to the tips of the northern ranges, there was not a realm unaffected by your rule. Guarding the Nexus proved a daunting task, though a necessary one. Its power remained in your hands, and with it, you controlled the world. Any who opposed you would soon learn that Ilion was both a home and a monolith casting its shadow across the land. Although the Castle Hale was easily rebuilt after its invasion, the Lows would not be so lucky. The lives lost coming to the Hale's aid were too many. The Lows was abandoned, its few survivors taking up an Ilion, with you. Though you preferred to be called Avi, the people of this new empire insisted on calling you Empress. Reintegration of the Vale's many troops took years, and it was not without pain. But as the last of the Titans died, so too did the nightmare they wrought. You sent troops of second woken hordes to Greyleaf to guard the throne of Corsal. Should any god choose to stand against you, the throne would be their prison. The same became true of the Hall of Souls. Its bricks grew full of those mortals foolish enough to question you. Supplanting the Council of Six as leader of the Second Woken was a difficult choice, but one you would honor. Ghouls from Greyleaf to Queen's Nest flocked to you, and you were happy to meet them. With their necromancers, you rose the corpse of the Beast of Galleon from its decomposed state. As for the Legion, they came to accept your rule over the path of flesh and flame. They marched to Ilion seeking it would only be a matter of time before you set sail aboard the Helzadin with your demon kin, the weapon of Barrett-Nor loaded, ready to kill their lord Bethrezan. Though, not everything in the Unholy Realms was so grim. The Festival of the Molten Moons raged on in Hurek, an eternal celebration held in your honor. Elsewhere, the Elven clans ceased their raids and took their place as allies of Ilion, governing the Whitelands and Wotan's grave from their true home in Atelian. So honored were you among their people, even the blood trees bowed to you in respect. So went the races of the world, but in the end, it was the intimate moments that mattered most. Coruscant happily assumed the role of High Priestess. She held mass in Ilion, praying for every race, even those least deserving of it. Belendrak grew old, as did his cubs. Soon they had cubs of their own. It was not the caretaker's life he'd hoped for, but it was life just the same. There were many ways to avoid death on Nevendar, but none so reliable as having a friendship with Edgemar the Crow. There were many times he'd find himself in a position to save you from the brink, and he did. Though her mortality always haunted her, Elmiren felt safe with you, as did her falcons. They made a strange family, but what family isn't strange, really? Or Mariel's life would always be full, and the people who needed her always demanded more. But Ilion was her home, and she longed to return every time she was away. Though most in Ilion rightly feared Charlea, you grew to see her in a different light over the years. Unless, that is, you walked in on her during a feed. Years would pass with Sebastian, the rightful king of the Hail, as your dear friend and mentor. When he finally breathed his last breath, it was a peaceful one, with you by his side. Though Bagthal continued to fight proudly in your honor, the ghosts of his past haunted him. He would rise at night screaming her name. Sometimes you could swear you'd hear her answer. It would be a long reign over Ilion and, eventually, Nevendar. There would be more loss and more loves along the way. But your life would be full. The people of Ilion would be safe. And until the epoch's end, Nevendar would be liberated.